Welcome to the MSc Education Open Pathway. My name is Ioanna Bakopoulou, and in this presentation, I will provide you with an overview of the Open Pathway. In this brief presentation, I will introduce ourselves, George and I, as pathway leads, but also provide you with an overview of the pathway, the aims, the learning outcomes, as well as the structure. We will give you advice about how to choose your optional units, and I will conclude the presentation by talking to you briefly about the student rep's role. And that's us. My name is Ioanna Bakopoulou, and I'm a lecturer in psychology and education. And together with Professor George Lecky, we are the pathway leads for the Open Pathway. I'm really looking forward to working with you in the next academic year. So let's start with an overview of the Open Pathway. The aim of all our master's programs is to extend and deepen your knowledge and your understanding of specific theories, ideas, and educational practices. And we do that in a caring and collaborative working environment. We aim to develop your intellectual, your practical, and transferable skills, and we help you to read and evaluate research in your subject area, but also to conduct your own systematic research which is relevant to your professional practice. We aim to encourage critical thinking, but also to develop reflective practitioners. By the end of this academic year, we hope that you will have a breadth and depth of knowledge and understanding of your chosen subject area, which obviously will provide you with a firm foundation on which to build your future professional development. We also hope that you will have an understanding and be able to use a range of different research methods. You will have developed a range of relevant intellectual, practical, and transferable skills, again appropriate for your professional practice. But also, you will have developed the capacities for critical thinking, analysis, synthesis, and evaluating research. You will be prepared for employment in this changing and varied context, and all this will come together with the production of a supervised dissertation. And how about the structure of the program? For the Open Pathway, students need to take 6 20-credit units which are spread over the 2 terms. Now, roughly each unit will normally require about 200 hours of student input. So that includes lectures and seminars, but also additional activities like guided reading or working collaboratively with your peers, but obviously also preparing for your assessed work. Now, for the masters, there are no exams, and the range of assessments that we have are very diverse. So you might be able to do essays or posters, or proposals and presentations. And you can do that either individually or working within a group. In the summer term, and after completing your 6 units, you will then progress to your dissertation stage. Your dissertation is worth 60 credit points, and it's usually a piece of extended report of an individual study that's about 15,000 words. You will be allocated a dissertation supervisor who will provide you with 10 hours of one-to-one support. And this is really your opportunity to engage in greater depth with an area of professional or intellectual interest. The dissertation will also allow you to put the taught methods into practice and will develop your intellectual, your practical, and your transferable skills. There are 2 modes of attendance for the Open Pathway students. You can either attend full-time over the course of 1 academic year, or spread over 2 or 3 academic years. Let's talk now about how to choose your optional units. Well, the good news is that you have opted to follow the Open Pathway. So you only have 1 core unit, Introduction to Educational Inquiry, that you have to attend. And then you have a great range of units, and you must choose 5 further units worth of 100 credits. Now, our suggestion is that you choose 2 units in the autumn term and 3 units for the spring and summer term. Our advice is also to choose your optional units very sensibly. So try to choose an academically coherent selection of optional units. Look at our catalogues and talk to your personal tutor. You can also contact the relevant unit tutor and ask them questions about the unit. If you look at our catalogue, you will see that there are 6 main themes to the optional units. The first one are units around psychology, neuroscience, and inclusive education. The second are units about mathematics education. The third about technology and education. The fourth, policy and international development. The fifth, about social justice. And the sixth, about management and professional development. So really try to think about what you want to get out of this master's and try to select academically coherent units. I will finish this presentation by talking to you a bit about the role of the student representative. The Open Pathway has 4 student reps. Now, the role of the student reps is to, first of all, organize academic activities and social events for the pathway. And these activities and events are student-led, but they will be supported via meetings with George and me over the year. And there's also a budget available from the School of Education to organize these events. The reps also attend and contribute to the Student Staff Liaison Committee meetings, and these happen 4 times over the academic year. And this is really your chance to feedback your cohort experiences to staff and to improve the student experience. So you get to meet and discuss your experiences with external examiners and other members of staff. So welcome again to the School of Education. George and I are really looking forward to working with you in the next academic year.